Hello teacher trainees and welcome to another class on curriculum studies. Today we are going to learn about innovation in curriculum. At the end of this video, remember to click on the link in the description which has the revision questions for this topic. We have collected more than 60 application questions which will help you in your revision for the next exams. Before we begin, please take a second and click on the subscription button and click on the notification bell so that you can access all our lecture videos and quizzes. Let's begin our lesson. Innovation in curriculum refers to the development and implementation of new and creative ideas in the design and delivery of educational programs. This can involve changes in the content, format, pedagogy, assessment, or delivery of a course or program to better meet the needs and goals of learners, educators, and society at large. Innovation in curriculum is essential in keeping up with the ever-changing needs of learners and society and can lead to improved student engagement, motivation, and learning outcomes. It can also help to better prepare learners for the challenges of the 21st century, such as globalization, technological advancements, and social and environmental issues. Innovation in curriculum can take many forms, such as the integration of new technologies, the inclusion of interdisciplinary approaches, the incorporation of experiential learning, and the adoption of learner-centered pedagogies. Ultimately, innovation in curriculum is about creating more effective and impactful educational experiences for learners that prepare them for success in the modern world. The curriculum is dynamic and continuously responds to societal needs and changes. The curriculum is not a fixed or static entity. Rather, it is a dynamic and continuously evolving system that responds to societal needs and changes. There are several ways in which the curriculum can be seen as a dynamic entity that continuously adapts to the changing needs of society, including: Number 1. Responsive to changing knowledge and skills. The curriculum is continuously updated and revised to reflect changes in knowledge and skills that are required by the learners. For example, as new technologies emerge, the curriculum may be revised to include relevant skills and knowledge needed to use these technologies. Number 2. Incorporation of new learning methods. The curriculum evolves to incorporate new and innovative learning methods that are aligned with the changing needs of society. This can include project-based learning, problem-based learning, and other experiential learning methods. Number 3. Adapting to societal changes. The curriculum responds to societal changes such as changes in demographics, globalization, and cultural diversity. For example, the curriculum may be adapted to include topics such as environmental sustainability, social justice, and cultural awareness. Number 4. Aligning with economic needs. The curriculum responds to the changing economic needs of society. This can include the development of vocational and technical education programs that prepare learners for the workforce and the incorporation of entrepreneurship education to promote innovation and job creation. Number 5. Meeting the needs of diverse learners. The curriculum is dynamic in its approach to meeting the needs of diverse learners, including learners with disabilities, learners from different cultural backgrounds, and learners with different learning styles. In conclusion, the curriculum is dynamic and continuously evolves to meet the changing needs of society. It is important for educators to remain responsive to these changes and to continuously update and revise the curriculum to ensure that it remains relevant and effective for learners. Let's look at the forms of curriculum change. Curriculum change is the process of modifying, revising, or updating a curriculum to better align with the needs and goals of learners, educators, and society. There are several forms of curriculum change, including: Number 1. Revision. This involves making minor modifications to the existing curriculum without altering its overall structure or framework. For example, updating reading materials, adding new assignments, or changing the order of course topics. Number 2. Reform. This is a more significant and comprehensive form of curriculum change that involves making major changes to the curriculum structure, content, or approach. It often involves reevaluating the curriculum's goals, objectives, and assessment methods. Reform can also involve the integration of new teaching methods, the use of new technologies, or the introduction of new courses or programs. Number 3. Integration. This involves incorporating new subjects, topics, or skills into the existing curriculum. For example, integrating environmental sustainability or digital literacy into existing courses. Number 4. Interdisciplinary. This involves integrating multiple subject areas to create a more comprehensive and interdisciplinary curriculum. For example, a course that combines elements of biology, chemistry, and physics. Number 5. Innovation. This involves the development of new and creative ideas in the design and delivery of educational programs. It can involve the integration of new technologies, the inclusion of experiential learning, or the adoption of learner-centered pedagogies. Number 6. Realignment. This involves aligning the curriculum with external requirements or expectations, such as accreditation standards or changes in state or federal education policy. In conclusion, there are various forms of curriculum change, each with its own purpose and scope. Educators and curriculum developers need to carefully consider which form of change is appropriate for their context and goals and ensure that any changes made to the curriculum are aligned with the needs and goals of learners, educators, and society. Next, let's differentiate between curriculum review and curriculum reform. Curriculum review and curriculum reform are two forms of curriculum change, each with its own scope and purpose. The main differences between the two are: scope. Curriculum review is a process of examining the existing curriculum to identify areas of strength and weakness, while curriculum reform is a more comprehensive process that involves making significant changes to the structure and content of the curriculum. Purpose. The purpose of curriculum review is to evaluate the effectiveness of the curriculum and identify areas that need improvement, while the purpose of curriculum reform is to make significant changes to the curriculum to better meet the needs and goals of learners, educators, and society. Timing. Curriculum review can be conducted periodically as part of ongoing quality assurance processes, while curriculum reform is usually initiated in response to significant changes in the educational landscape or external requirements. Process. Curriculum review typically involves gathering data through surveys, interviews, and other forms of assessment, while curriculum reform involves a more collaborative and participatory process that includes stakeholders such as teachers, students, and community members. In conclusion, while both curriculum review and curriculum reform are forms of curriculum change, they differ in terms of scope, purpose, timing, and process. Curriculum review is a periodic evaluation of the curriculum's effectiveness, while curriculum reform involves a more significant overhaul of the curriculum to better meet the needs and goals of learners, educators, and society. Curriculum innovation in Kenya. Kenya has been undergoing significant curriculum innovation in recent years with the goal of transforming its education system to better meet the needs of learners and prepare them for the demands of the 21st century. Some of the key curriculum innovations in Kenya include: Competency-based curriculum, CBC. The CBC is a new curriculum introduced in Kenya in 2017 to replace the 844 system. It is designed to focus on developing learners' competencies, skills, and values rather than just transmitting information. The CBC is organized around 4 key competency areas: communication and collaboration, critical thinking and problem solving, creativity and imagination, and citizenship. Digital Literacy Program, DLP. The DLP is an initiative by the Kenyan government to provide digital devices and content to all public primary schools in the country. The program aims to equip learners with digital skills and literacy, as well as to promote access to educational resources and technology. Early Childhood Development Education, ECD curriculum. The ECD curriculum was introduced in 2017 and is designed to provide a comprehensive and holistic approach to early childhood education in Kenya. The curriculum focuses on the physical, cognitive, social, emotional, and spiritual development of young children. Inclusion of life skills education. The new curriculum in Kenya has incorporated life skills education to equip learners with the skills and knowledge needed to succeed in their personal and professional lives. Life skills education includes topics such as health and hygiene, financial literacy, and entrepreneurship. Significance of curriculum innovations in Kenya. The significance of these curriculum innovations in Kenya is immense. They represent a significant shift in the approach to education, moving away from traditional teacher-centered methods towards learner-centered approaches that focus on developing learner skills, competencies, and values. The innovations also aim to reduce the achievement gap between urban and rural learners, promote access to technology and digital resources, and provide a more holistic approach to education. Furthermore, the innovations in Kenya are also expected to help produce learners who are better prepared to participate in a rapidly changing economy, to be innovative and creative, to solve problems and think critically, learn to be responsible citizens. By providing learners with the necessary skills and competencies, the new curriculum is expected to help address the current skills gap and to promote sustainable economic development in the country. In conclusion, the curriculum innovations in Kenya are critical for transforming the education system to meet the needs and demands of the 21st century. The new curriculum, together with other educational initiatives, is expected to help produce learners who are better equipped to contribute to the growth and development of the country. Embracing curriculum innovation in Kenya. Embracing curriculum innovation in Kenya is crucial for the country to respond to the international focus and trends in education. The world is changing rapidly, and education systems need to evolve to meet the demands of the 21st century. Some of the international focus and trends in education that Kenya needs to respond to include: Number 1. Competency-based education. Competency-based education is becoming increasingly popular worldwide. It focuses on developing learner skills, abilities, and knowledge to meet the needs of the world of work. Kenya has already introduced the competency-based curriculum, which is a significant step towards embracing this trend. Number 2. Digital education. The use of technology in education is becoming more and more widespread globally. Kenya has already started implementing the Digital Literacy Program, which aims to equip learners with digital skills and access to digital resources. Number 3. Inclusive education. Inclusive education is about ensuring that all learners have access to quality education, regardless of their background, ability, or gender. This trend has gained significant attention globally, and Kenya has also taken steps to ensure that learners with disabilities and special needs are not left behind. Number 4. Entrepreneurial education. Entrepreneurship education is becoming increasingly popular worldwide. It focuses on equipping learners with the skills and knowledge they need to start and run successful businesses. Kenya has already incorporated entrepreneurship education in the new curriculum to equip learners with relevant skills to start their own businesses. By embracing this international focus and trends in education, Kenya can ensure that its education system remains relevant and responsive to the changing needs of learners and society. Curriculum innovation can help Kenya produce learners who are well prepared to compete in the global economy, to think critically and creatively, and to be responsible and engaged citizens. This can lead to economic growth and development for the country, and help Kenya to meet the Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs) set by the United Nations. In conclusion, embracing curriculum innovation in Kenya is essential for the country to respond to the international focus and trends in education. By doing so, Kenya can ensure that its learners are well prepared to meet the challenges of the 21st century and to contribute to the growth and development of the country. And that marks the end of our lesson on innovation in curriculum. Please remember to click on the link in the description which has the revision questions for this topic. Also subscribe to this channel and like the video so that anytime we upload a new video, YouTube will always notify you. Thanks and have a good day.